Alright, we're briefly going to take you through the 8 mobility exercises we do. We have ankle mobilizations, squat therapy, T-spine extensions, T-spine rotations, lat mobilizations, rectus femoris mobilizations, a triangle mob, and finally the wall slides. So the first one's ankle mobilizations. Usually we just use the wall for this. So if you see, I'm going to put my toe up against the wall. I'm going to slide my knee right over my toe, preferably to the outside of my foot, just to see if I get ankle mobilizations. If I can touch the wall, I'll slide back just a little bit and go again. If I get to the point where I can't quite touch the wall, my heel is popping off the ground, then I've gone a little bit too far. I'll have to scoot forward just a little bit. So that's the first one, just loosening up your ankles. The second one is squat therapy. Usually we just hold on to some object so we can get a nice neutral spine. Sit down, put our heels on the ground, try to get a good stretch in our groin and in our hamstrings while keeping a nice neutral spine. So working on perfect squat technique with squat therapy. T-spine extensions. We're trying to, just like the name implies, get as much extension as possible with our upper back. Usually I use a med ball or a foam roller to really extend my upper back and flatten it out. Most people have a very rounded upper back type posture. They have the computer posture, so we're trying to flatten our upper back out just a little bit. The next one is the T-spine rotation, Usually I'll sit down on thing or anything, sit up nice and tall. You're going to rotate and then dip your elbow. Rotate to the other side and dip your elbow. Really you're extending your thoracic spine, and you're also stretching out even your rib musculature, Next one is the lat mobilization. So we're stretching out all of this musculature in here, trying to really open up the shoulder. So I'm going to put my hand flat on the wall. I'm going to stretch here, flex at the shoulder, and then I'm going to kind of push my head underneath my arm. Just like that. A lot of people are very tight in the shoulder. They can only lift their arms up about this high. So we're trying to really open this up so we can do overhead work appropriately, and really stretch out the lat and even the pecs. The next one is the rectus femoris mobilization. For these, I like to use a med ball. I'll put my foot on the med ball, knee on the ground. I'll extend my bottom hip and really push my hip forward, stretching out the front of the quad and all the hip flexors. Usually I'll just kind of rock, and I'll do reps, just like this. The next one is the triangle mode. It's a stretch for your hip, just like you would do a triangle in MMA. You're going to put your foot inside your opposite knee. You're going to rock back, and then away from your foot. So down and away. I should feel all on the side of my hip here. So I'm going back and then out, keeping a nice neutral spine the whole time. Alright, so that's your triangle mode. And the last one is wall slides. So again, that computer posture where you're hunched over and internally rotated. We're trying to get a flat thoracic spine, externally rotating the shoulders. You're going to go as high as you can, and then as low as you can. Trying to open up all that shoulder musculature. That's it for the grade 8 mobility exercises.